My name's Paule Constable. I'm the lighting designer for Red Shoes. I started working with Matt and Les first on a show called Play Without Words, which we did as part of the transformation season at the National Theatre. I'd never really done very much dance before, and I realised quite quickly it wasn't like any dance I'd seen before. So it's hugely demanding work, but good fun and stretches you technically and creatively. The sort of journey I go on with a show with New Adventures, obviously it comes from Matt's idea of wanting to tell a story. Les and Matt create a scene-by-scene image of, what the kind of physical space will be. Within that scene, I can storyboard what lights are in what scene. Is there a chandelier? Are we backstage? So are the work lights on? But also then with Matt rehearsing, I can sort of decide how I want the dancers to be seen. This show moves constantly, and I'm highlighting different things for the audience. It's an essential contradiction of the show that we're trying to make very contemporary technology look like old technology. We're using quite a lot of LED light sources. We're trying to make them look as if they're old-fashioned. Technology in itself isn't creatively interesting. It just allows you huge possibilities to dream. And the dream in this case is a dream of a 1940s movie.
My name's Duncan McLean. I am the projection designer for the Red Shoes. This was the first show I did with New Adventures over 4 years ago. Since then I've also worked on Swan Lake and Cinderella. Projection is quite a new thing for New Adventures in the way it's being used, and so it's been really nice to work with Matt and Les and Paule to bring video and projection into the productions in various different ways. Les was quite clear that he wanted a very kind of silhouette, monochrome world. So working with him and references he was giving us, we started to build our sequence around those references. Working with a team of animators, and with Matt and Les and Paule, you suddenly kind of are able to build up this look. Firstly, there is the Red Shoes ballet, which is 20 minutes of full-out projection, and there's nothing else on stage. Whereas throughout the rest of the show, there's projection nearly on all the time, but you probably wouldn't see it because of the way it's being integrated into the set alongside lighting. So it's where you kind of find the balance that you don't know if it's lighting or video or projection. Once the visuals are ready in kind of version 1 phase, we'll bring them into the system, and we have a 3D visualizer. So we have a digital version of the set, and we can literally project the images onto it, and we get a sense of what it's going to look like. We'll then work back and forth, and then once you get into the theatre, it's a whole different beast, because again, you just notice stuff on a different scale, and there's suddenly you sort of notice bits, well, that projection doesn't quite work, that colour doesn't quite work, and it's working through it again and again, just one version after another, until you achieve the final look you want.
When we tour this show, we need to constantly kind of come and visit the shows, keep an eye, see what's happening. We might change things on the rig, and Matthew might develop new characters and new details. For us, it also means that everybody's creatively engaged with the show, touring crew as much as ourselves. I think that makes it a more interesting and inclusive kind of world to work in, because it's not just recreating the same thing every week, it's doing that, but also making the show better every week.